Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday the 15th. I thought I would just start off another little vlog. I don't have much going on, anything really fun, so we'll see how much gets filmed. I am just knitting on this Hampton sweater. I am nearing the end of the body. I don't know how I did it this fast. I think it's just because I'm excited and I'm just enjoying it, but I'm doing that. I am having some coffee. My hair is wild. And I'm watching Zoella vlogs. That has become my new obsession. It feels so nice, so cozy, and so simple, if you will. There is just something so simple about that life, and it's more just the idea that she just kind of laughs at most things, and I'm like, wow, I just wish I found everything kind of nice and fun, I just laugh at it. I don't know, it just seems like life is just a bit simpler, and I'm not saying easy because no one's life is easy, but I don't know, just her attitude towards things is just very admirable and sweet, and I'm enjoying watching her vlogs. It's really nice, so that's what I'm doing right now. Happy Monday. Okay, I really did not want to have to do this. I've been whoa, kind of putting this off, but it smells like cigarettes in here. The yarn I got for the Hampton sweater is Yarn Citizen Harmony, and I originally thought I would be okay with using 5 skeins, but I don't think that's going to be enough, and there's only one more skein left, and I know for a fact that this yarn is discontinued. So I just can't stop thinking about it, because basically they had 7 in total. I bought 5, and I checked online, and one of them is, they only have one more, so that means someone bought one, and I just can't I can't have someone buy that. I'm gonna need it, because there's no other way. I could get the Harmony fingering and then hold it double, but then I would spend extra, so I'm just gonna go get it right now. And yeah, just getting that. I'm literally just gonna walk in and say, "Can I please have that?" And then I'm coming home, because I didn't want to spend money, but unfortunately I very much need that, or else I don't know what I would do if it was gone. So let's go. I went on a walk and forgot to alert the presses. We gotta fix this though. Hello, I'm back. I keep forgetting I keep forgetting that I'm vlogging, but this is like just a casual, like nonchalant vlog. I'm about to edit a little bit, but I did go to Walmart. You guys remember the fiasco last week trying to find a candle or whatever? Well, they finally have their like Halloween candles. So I got me some warm fall leaves again, which I'm happy about. It's so good. And like I did get this almond croissant candle. It's really sweet and I like it, but I'm excited to also have this guy. I know that this is probably filled with the most insane toxins that'll take years off my life. I know that, and it's very unfortunate. But Walmart, $5.68, something like that. Pretty good price for a 12-ounce candle, just saying. I also got pumpkins. I like candy corn. I do, I really do, and the pumpkins are my favorite. So I picked those up. But yeah, what do you say? Hot take, I like candy corn. No. But yeah. So that's what I did. And now I'm going to edit some videos. Okay, just to let you guys in on a little secrets of the trade. I don't know what to call it. I unfortunately use CapCut for editing, but do not think I don't know ball, okay? You know that stupid trend on TikTok? They're like, oh, they think I don't know ball. I know editing ball, okay? Let's take it back to 2013, 2014, maybe even 2015. Your girl was a Vine editor. I will put in a screenshot. Unfortunately, it was something that I loved so much, but I was also highly embarrassed of because I didn't really have a super strong sense of self. So most things that I did, I was like super embarrassed about. And like when I got into high school, I was like embarrassed about it and tried to kind of scrub it from the internet, scrub it from physical computers. So I really do not have much, which is so unfortunate because I ate that shit up. Giving back is all I wanna. Love you too. I know ball. I used Final Cut Pro. Now listen, that is like a $200 software. We had a family iMac, like the big one, and I got Final Cut Pro on there. I didn't buy it. I used the free trial because they would do 30-day trials. I don't know if they do that anymore. And like the only reason I'm not doing this trick now is because this is like my nice computer. But anyways, there was a trick way back when for Final Cut Pro. You download, you get the trial, and then you manipulate the date on your computer. So like you turn the date back and it just continues this cycle of 30 days. So you just always have to remember. And you can also start it over because you can just make a new freaking Apple account. I feel like they've probably undone that, but like I'm not going to do that now. That's like egregious. And there's so many things on here that are probably time sensitive. Like I'm not going to do that. But way back when I Jimmy rigged the date and had Final Cut Pro for free, and I ate that shit up so hard. So now I use CapCut, and I know that they technically have the rights to your videos or whatever, and like their terms of service sucks. But the only thing that so there's two things. So iMovie sucks. You can't add like text. There's no text, and they don't have a split function. So like it's just or they do, but I think it's like a keyboard shortcut. I don't know. iMovie is just so primitive, and like you can't do a lot of fast cuts. You can't have captions or like text on screen, or it just, no. I've done a couple others. I just don't like them. And CapCut is just getting the job done for me at this point, and I couldn't pay for like any service software. Maybe eventually one day that would be nice. I would love to go back to my Final Cut Pro roots. Imagine those being your roots. That's so crazy. And everyone during Vine was also using After Effects, Adobe. Like the shit we were making at 14, 15, so crazy. But anyways, yeah, using CapCut. Honestly, if they want to freaking use this lame ass footage, whatever. At this point, like, I don't even own myself at this point. So like, whatever. I'm just gonna make the videos and enjoy it. And yeah, so we're using CapCut, and
led through the mist by the milk light of moon, all that was lost is revealed. Our long bygone burdens, mere echoes of the spring. But where have we come, and where shall we end? If dreams can't come true, then why not pretend? How the gentle wind beckons.
all right, hello. I've been watching so much Zoella, so now I'm gonna talk in a little accent. But I have been craving a buttery biscuit, a little shortbread, if you will, something that can go perfect with coffee and tea at night. Like at night, I'm like, I need like just like a biscuit. I want a biscuit. So we're going to be making some shortbread. So let's do it.
Over, clocked in till the work day's over. Time's a gentle stream, longer than it seems. Patient is the night. How long to see her face now? Her starry moonlit gaze now. I know she's never late, still anxiously I wait. Patient is the night.
Okay, I can't wait. I need to try one. First off, look at that bottom. That is so buttery. Wow. I did good. These are good. Okay. Weird hodgepodge of food, but I try to be conscious of fiber when I can. Like, I really try not to think about food too much just because of past issues with food. But I know fiber is literally just so important. And as a constipated, I lean more towards constipation. So a way that I like to get fiber in a way that's not like feeling like I'm some grazing cow, just eating all the greens, which actually don't have that much fiber in them. I also like chia seeds, but I don't know. I also like chia seeds, period. I roast a whole can of chickpeas. Now, I'm not going to eat the whole can, but I like how it's like I'm eating like chips, or like it's like a nice crunchy snack, but it's also super healthy. Let me actually look at the can. Okay. 7 grams of protein in half a cup and 4 grams of fiber. So pretty good. And I just drain the can, dry them off, oil, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and air fry them hoes, and it's so easy. I also did 2 corn tortillas with some cheese in the middle. I don't know. Okay. I'm scared to speak my truth and to speak my piece. Because the internet is a really scary place. So I'm doing it on here because I just can't sit silent anymore. I can't stay silent anymore. I really don't like The Summer I Turned Pretty. I really don't like it. And I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, it's the last episode. It's going to be over and it's gone. No one's going to talk about it anymore. It's over. It's done. Tell me why they're making a fucking movie. A movie? Listen. And I know people will be like, well, if you didn't like it, why do you care? Why is it on your For You page? Because apparently young women, or like mid-20s women, it's like the key demographic. And I'm like, bitch, why? But also, I kept watching it because Chris Briney is hot. That's it. That's literally the only reason I kept watching it. And basically, I know everything that fucking happened. Except the first 2 seasons, because that wasn't really advertised. And like, I feel like the hype and the buildup just kind of like, and then they just freaking push it in your face with the Taylor Swift songs and da. You truly lost me at she did it with 2 brothers. She did 2 brothers. And I know the Vampire, like, I've actually never watched the Vampire Diaries, so no shade to the Vampire Diaries, but I know that that's also a plot point. I don't care for a love triangle. This doesn't feel, and also brothers, that's not love triangle. That's like that's weird. And the fact that they all grew up together, the whole premise is weird. And also, what I think is annoying is the way that they're all like, oh, Conrad, he yearns for her. Bitch, it's creepy. It's weird. Like, it was 4 years she was dating and doing his brother, and like they were getting married, and he yearned but like never said anything. It's weird, because if a girl did that to a guy, she'd be called a crazy bitch. But he does it and they're like, oh my God, goals. It's like, no, that's weird. If my ex from 4 years ago showed up, no. I just think, like, I don't know. Everything about it is weird. I'm not going to go into it because having opinions is so scary. And I would rant about it more. I really would. But, like, so many people love it. The reason I never watched it is because I think, when did that come out? I felt like I was older than the demographic for it. And I just kind of don't really want to watch a show about teenagers. Because, like, I don't really want to do that. Now I remember when To All the Boys I Loved Before came out right as I had my first boyfriend, and it was a cute show, and the soundtrack was bussin'. That was like a very good movie. I have a feeling she was not as, like, I don't know. It just feels like the author did not have much to do with that. as she did with the Summer I Turned Pretty, because like To All the Boys I Loved Before was actually good. I don't know. I just think like why you know, I'm gonna say like why are we giving her the spot? Like well, clearly they're making a movie, and like I just don't get it. And from all the clips I watched, I'm like, wait, this shit's actually really bad. Like the show is like actually bad. So I just get kind of confused. I think people get caught up in the like it's like a music video. Like the characters are sexy. The acting is like I think they're good actors, but like the script and like the premise of the show is just like ass. But that's me speaking my truth, and this was very vulnerable for me to do. I really don't think I could share this on TikTok, like, so that's my truth. That is me being me being my truth, me sharing my truth. I'm really sad that they have to make a movie. I've actually been consciously clicking not interested on the Summer I Turned Pretty like hashtag. Like I will go, I'm like, okay, now that it's just, they're just gonna keep milking it. I'm over it. Like, you know how they did like multiple movies, To All the Boys I Loved Before, and then they did the XO Kitty. It's like, oh my god, I need this woman like out. I need it out. I need it gone. So I'm going to actively try to get everything off of my For You page because I'm over it. I don't want it. I don't like it. Not a fan. If you agree, if you agree, sound off in the comments. If you don't agree, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. So vulnerable of me. Oh my god. You know what that looks like? It looks like, yes. Is tonight the night for a freaking... Tonight the night for a you-know-what marathon? Might be. It just might be. Oh. It straight up smells like cigarettes in here. Oh my gosh. Still in this rental car. I feel like I'm more motivated to not leave the house so I don't have to like be in this car. It stinks so bad. But we're gonna head on over to the craft store. To the craft store to get some things for my bangs are so uppity. To get some things for Mail Club. I was browsing online because I really want washi tape for Halloween because it's, you know, this is like the Halloween one. But they don't freaking have, like, I literally can't find any washi tape, and I don't like to order things online. I really don't. So I think I'm just gonna like see. There was this really cute skeleton like stamp set, which I think would be so cool to stamp on the envelopes. So, and it looked like everything was like on sale, so I don't know. We're just gonna go and have some fun. It's very cozy out today. It's very so let's go. It's Friday, by the way. Not that that really matters when you're like not full-time employed. Girl, Michael's had nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we might be ordering online, which I don't want to do. Boo. Okay, back home. Who wants a haul? Michael's again had nothing, unfortunately, but I did stop in at Target. I know. Do you guys remember these? These used to be the shit when like sheet masks weren't like popular. Like these were the go-to. Like this was it. So I like the loops ones, but I can't spend $7 freaking on a sheet mask. It's crazy. So this was $3. So I got this. I got nail files. And oh, sorry. And I got peanut stickers. So I'm thinking these cutie stickers will be what's on my envelopes instead of ordering like washi tape or something. Because I freaking love the peanuts. I am a peanuts girl. I am a peanuts girl. So these were super cute. Like, very cute. Gonna look so good on my envelopes. Yay. Honey up here? Sit on my tummy! No! Cuddle with me!
Dear friend, I like to start my notes to you as if we're already in the middle of a conversation. I pretend that we're the oldest and dearest.
You know that noise as well when you're like half asleep and you sort of wake yourself up, so you go like that. I heard that under my bed.
Okay. We're not serving cunt this morning, but that's okay. It's okay. Happy autumnal equinox. Officially fall. Some leaves are already changing, which is exciting. But I like didn't film at all this weekend, which is okay. Like I didn't do anything. I mean I did things, but like I'm just gonna take the weekend off. I don't know. I didn't film. I don't know. But I am going to just show you guys a little progress. Oh, I cast it on a whole new design, which we're gonna talk about when I look a little bit better. But I'm working on this right now, and I want to like talk about it right now. So this is a design that I really want to get finished. But I originally was gonna make these sleeves freaking huge, but that's not what I want right now, so I'm just not gonna do that, which means then I'm gonna have to do that design at some other point, like sleeves with like literally no tapering, like just full huge sleeves. This is not that. They're still big, but I did decreases down the whole sleeve. I am now at the point where I'm going to start the ribbing because I want a lot of ribbing. And yeah, so I just thought I would show you guys that and update you on that. And I need to switch over because I need to size down on my needles, and this is using the 4mm needle. This is a Hampton sweater sleeve, which the knit along started yesterday. And it's very exciting. It's very exciting. I don't know if I should like post. No, I don't need to post 2 videos a week. Basically, the way that I've done this to make it just easier, because I really like having more sweaters and more colorways makes room for me to film more content with the sweaters. So that's why I'm like doing it fast. Like I started my knit along like a while ago, but I'll be posting in real time of what it would have taken me. So far I just posted the swatch video, and then next Sunday I'll post casting on for the body and like the body progress video, which is basically in the video like I finished the body or like finished most of the body. And then that following week will be this sleeve. Because to be fair, I've been busting this out. Like, it's not like a lie that I did it in a week. Like, I did, but just, like, in a previous week. So. Yeah. Okay, very quickly, I just want to talk about how happy I was. No, that's not the words. How smart I feel, or how, I don't know, how sick this was. So when I decided to do decreases, I was like planning out the math because you want them evenly spaced. And I just picked the number that I wanted to decrease to. So starting at whatever here and decreasing to here. And I'm like, okay, well, that should be good. I didn't do any measuring math or like circumference wise. I'm like, yeah, I guess that'll be good. I'm very happy and pleased with myself because it was perfect. It's like actually perfect. I didn't want the sleeve to be, I don't want it to be like super tapered and like cuffy. I don't want that. I wanted it big enough, but it started like I cast it on like a lot of sleeves at the underarm. So I'm watching Zoella, so I'm pretty chuffed with myself. I'm pretty chuffed with myself that I just kind of like guessed that and used that as the number, and it came out perfect. All right, hi guys, happy Tuesday. I have an exciting package. I know it's for Prime. I know. Can't win them all. No. These are knitting tools, BT dubs. And I'm gonna make a whole TikTok about them. But I thought I would give you guys an exclusive unboxing. So, first up are truly the best stitch markers on the market. And like, I'm not gonna like toot my own horn and say professional opinion here, but like low key, I've tried every kind of stitch marker. So, oops, these are, and like I have a ton of them. They're super cute. They are from my yarn crawl. It was like merch. They do these kinds of stitch markers every year, and they're super cute and like all different colors for every store and stuff, and they're cute, you know? They are the ones that open. This is basically like an earring, just so like we all know. I think we all get that. But like the, you know, the mechanics behind it, it's just an earring. And they're good and they're cute and I like them. It's just a lot, okay? It's just a lot. And then I also have a bunch of stitch markers that I have made because I think we all have these kinds of tools if you are a creative person and you like were in your jewelry making era or something like that. So like I literally have all different kinds because I just had an excess of beads. And like, you know, they're cute. This one's pretty cute. But I will just say it's a lot, you know? And then I also have these. These are like the these are like the OG stitch markers. Not OG, but like I feel like this is like what you get when you start out. Here's more of my tools. I have like those not fun. These actually suck to use, but like they're good, easy on the go, I guess. But like when you get a beginner knitting kit with like a bunch of needles, but it's like kind of cheap, you can get these like plastic. Like it's all plastic. And not that it matters that it's plastic, but like it just kind of sucks. Like the quality just kind of sucks. Like when it's plastic. And like I started using these because I ran out of my favorites. I'm like, and they just get undone way too easily. Like I can accidentally do it. Like let me show you my project. So obviously it needs a lot of stitch markers because it's raglan. And I originally was using these because I didn't have my favorites because they were all being used at the moment. And they just kept freaking popping off. And it like, because if you accidentally like put your finger there or like put pressure, it'll like pop off. So it was just ridiculous and pissing me off. So I finally ordered these guys. Now, I got these kinds of, I guess they're like just circle safety pins is what you can look up. What are they called? Bulb safety pins. I originally got a pack of these from Adlibreeze. I'll put that name on the screen. Truly, like, if I could take something from Sweden and put it in the United States, like if I could take anything, low key, I think it might be that. It's a bookstore, but also like craft store. Think Barnes and Noble, but like 10 times better. They sold yarn. It's where I got my Svenska wool. Fine, I'll grab it. It is where I got this Svenska wool, which is Swedish wool. But like they had, you know, great yarns, and they had a crap ton of drops. I literally only have 1 or 2 clips from it from when I was there. But I also got, they sold drops needles. They sold a bunch of budget friendly, but like good knitting stuff. You think, when you think budget friendly and like think big box craft store stuff, like knitting stuff from the US, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, I bought stuff from there like in my beginner days, and I hate all of it and I don't use any of it because it's just not good. All of their stuff is like, they use metal, like they know metal is easier to work with / better, and plastic will break. Not saying that like their stuff won't break, but it's just like better. It's like knitters actually come up with it, and not like some product developer dude that's like never knit before, you know what I mean? So anyways, I got a pack, and it was probably only like 25 of these bulb safety pins from there, because they were like all rainbow and cute. I'm like, oh, those should be good. I freaking love them. I fell in love with them, so I finally got me a 200 pack for like $4. Took me long enough. I'm so freaking excited. And I've lost a lot of them. So like having a big pack, but just, these are like when you go to like a fancy boutique and like they have like the price tag, they usually pin it on with these. But they truly, and it fits, hopefully these are big enough. Hopefully they fit on. Oh yeah, this is 6mm needle. I haven't gone any bigger, but like there's still so much room. They fit on like all needle sizes. I know that can be a problem, so that's why we like to go for bigger ones, but they fit. So yeah, like I've just lost them because they're so tiny. But now that I have this little case, like this is going around. I'm so freaking excited about this. So yes, bulb safety pins are truly the best stitch markers on the market. They're not cute, but I usually will do like a cute decorative one to show my beginning of rounds, and then use stuff like this to mark like raglan shaping. But I also will mark decreases on sleeve or like anywhere to note where I did, so then I'm able to count the rows, because I can't just like do it in my head or like remember. I like having the visual of the stitch marker. So I'm so freaking excited. It took me way too long to buy this, and it wasn't even expensive. Next up is another tool that truly everyone needs, and oh my freaking goodness. This is barber cord. Now, I first purchased some barber cord. This is a brand. They call it Pearl Strings, but I got this from Jimmy Beans, and I need to find it. And it's just this guy here. What did they say this was? Sweater plus pack, 1 25-meter piece and 2, or wait, no. 1 2.5-meter piece to 1 meter pieces. And I've used it all. It's on like all my projects. I have no other, and like you end up cutting it and stuff. So like I have some that are shorter for like sleeves and necks and stuff. And then I also got this other, it's a different material, or like different kind of plastic. So I got these in Gothenburg. It was just like a random pack, but like you see how stiff they are? It's very stiff, but they're just hollow tubes, by the way. But it's very stiff, and I don't like it. See how like this one is so much nicer. It's like, yeah. But they're a lifesaver. It's what you attach it to the needle, and then you just pull it through slowly, and you just put your stuff on hold. So I'm out of all of mine, or it's all being used, and I needed more. So I got this giant thing. I think it's like 50 meters, which is freaking insane. And it is the same as like my favorite. Something that I would love to do with this is like for nail club is like put this or like some stitch markers in each envelope. We're not there yet, but like maybe one day. Let me pull this. I just got this pink because I like pink. They have like a million different colors though. Oops, oh no. Oh no. It does stick, by the way. But, oh, it's literally so perfect. What is this made of? Doesn't say. But 2 millimeters, and you just cut it, and it's literally that. And these are truly like, I don't think I need any more knitting tools. Like, these are my favorite, and now the amount of all this will like truly last me so long. Like, that's enough stitch markers. Maybe in like 5 years I'll have lost them all, but barber cord, bulb markers, and they're not cute, but they actually get the job done and are like enjoyable to use. You can, I would still get like a fun little stitch marker as like a souvenir. I think they can be really fun as souvenirs. But for everyday use, not the most fun, not the easiest. So I totally recommend these for easy use. And this off of, yeah, I got them off Amazon. I'm sorry. So I'm not going to link them because screw that, but like I give you the names. So just look up the names, and if you can get it locally, I just couldn't get these things locally. So yeah, I'm so excited. Let's use my new cords. I hate the smell of them though. That goes on nice. Okay. They stay on the needle very well. Like, the cord has like good grip, but I will say she's just a bit sticky with the yarn, but that'll fix itself over time. Just gonna tie it. Yeah, the material is just a bit sticky. So this is a new design. I just like got super motivated to cast on for last Friday, I think. I was watching You've Got Mail, and I saw a sweater. It was definitely one of the females was wearing a sweater, but it was definitely a more of a negative ease sweater, so like not oversized. So I am going for an oversized. And if you guys watched my last video, my inspirations, this brioche / rib was on my inspirations list. So I just decided like I wanted to cast on. Ooh, it's gonna be so cozy. I'm so excited. I just wanted to cast on a raglan brioche sweater. My goal, it's just gonna be like oversized. Like that's literally it, and it's so freaking beautiful. A bit of a high neck, but like not too crazy. I am using Biches and Bouches, I don't know how to say the name, Le Cotton and Alpaca. I got this at Atelier in Truckee, California, and I got 10 of them. And hold on. And basically, okay, I love Biches and Bouches. I got my first yarn from them in Copenhagen, and you know what, I have to show it to you too. And I really need to freaking make something with this because I made mittens, but I didn't like them, so I undid them. So now I still have all the yarn and I need to make something with it. But I'll flip this camera around and show you guys the color. It's like very petrol. So I had gotten that one and this one, and like I was doing like these color work mittens, but then I didn't like it. And I was also holding it double, so I just didn't have that much. Is this single or double strand? Yeah. Because it's basically fingering, which unfortunately, like I didn't understand. So here was the mitten. Like they were just classic mittens and it was like super pretty. But I didn't like get the gauge right and I didn't really like it. But I just freaking love this color. I would love, let me show. I would love this in a sweater, but this is very nice yarn. It's pretty expensive. Anyways, I saw Atelier had this brand and I went like back in like March maybe. And this is what they had. I think they had like their mohair too, but like this was pretty good price-wise. And so I didn't necessarily get it for the Brady loop, but I guess I can't really remember what I got it for, if I had something in mind or not, but I decided to do the Brady loop and then I cast it on and didn't like the way that it was looking with this yarn. So then I ended up making like a poncho, which I'm gonna have to undo because I'm not gonna get any use out of it. And if you know me, I get use. It has to be like I mean, I'll undo a full project. I'm not gonna undo any of those because I get use out of them. But like, you know, I gotta get use out of it. So I'm gonna be undoing that poncho and using this yarn, and I think I want like big sleeves, no shaping, big oversized. And what I love about brioche is it makes it so fluffy. This, I mean, it is alpaca, so it's pretty fluffy, but this is not like a thick, this is not like an Aran yarn or anything. I think the suggested needle is like a 4 or 4.5. I'm using a 5.5 and it's going so quick, and I love that about brioche. And just so you guys know, brioche and I believe the Daydreamer cardigan is half fisherman's rib. They look the same, but I was doing a ton of swatching and I liked the look of this brioche more. But it's like so fluffy, and this is cotton and alpaca, so it's like not itchy, and it's hard to find like a halo-y fluffy yarn that's not itchy. So here's where we're at. This is a new design, and then I don't know if I made a video, but I cast off a sleeve. This is gonna be called the pot sweater by Tay Dubs. It's very chic, if you will. So I finally finished a sleeve and cast off. And since this is 2x1, you can't do like, it's very difficult to find a cast off. Because a tubular is for 1x1 rib, and someone was like, I tried many things. On Reddit, people were like, minimize it to a 1x1 and then just do a tubular cast off. Like no one will know the difference. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I tried it and like it was so ugly. So I just cast off in the ribbing pattern. So, you know, when you knit the stitches and purl the purls and then just, you know, do it over. And I love it. I think it's very sleek. I am an Italian tubular bind off. I actually don't know the difference between Italian and tubular bind off. I didn't know there was a difference. I thought that was the same thing. But people are saying that there's a difference. But I think the difference is if you don't do 2 rounds of double knitting, then it's not tubular. But I usually do 2 rounds of double knitting just because it gives it some like, gives a little something extra. And a lot of petite knit patterns I feel like have done that. So like it just kind of like is basic knowledge for me to like just do it like that. But it looks very nice. Like I really like that edge. So I'll have to cast off the neck and I need to add more. Unfortunately, I only have one more ball of this and it hurts my soul because I got this, this yarn. Like, I am afraid though that it's gonna pill like crazy because it is so soft, and that's just kind of the price that you have to pay. But I got 10 balls of this gray, and now I regret because I got, oh no, they would have had more. Remember, I got 10 balls of the gray on sale for $5 each. Banging deal because they're $13.99 originally. So yeah, when they were doing a sale, like if I had more money, I would have gotten it in so many different colors because I did not realize how great of a yarn this was. So now I only have one more ball, so I'm gonna probably need to get 2 more, and they're both they're $13.99. It sucks, but yeah, I'm a big Lana Grossa fan. If you guys want to get the cool wool big, I will have a link down in the description, and I'll link this color. This is like the gray. It's really pretty. I have a sweater, that one, in this sort of like marbly gray, and it's just very lovely. So yeah, I need to add more on the ribbing at the bottom and cast off, and then cast off this neck, and then do the sleeve, and then I'm done. And I was actually writing up the pattern for that last night, and because basically it's done, so like I could write up the pattern, but it used short row shaping for the back. Yeah, ew, I think I got makeup, bro. Okay, well, I used short row shaping to shape the back, and I wrote the shittiest notes. So I kind of just tried to like figure out, like, luckily I wrote like, you know, at what point you do the, you know, knit a few stitches and then you do the turns. So like I have the bare minimum to figure it out, and like you just need like a couple numbers, and then everything else is like pretty basic when it comes to short row shaping. Ugh, I'm so mad I got makeup on it. I mean, I have to wash it anyways, but yes, Pot's sweater pattern coming soon. Really nice sleeves. I think it'll block out as well. So that is that. And then of course, I guess we're just gonna do a little whip update in this. Of course, we also have the Hampton sweater in brown, which I'm almost done with this sleeve. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. And I'm like done with the whole body as well. And it's a lot longer. So yeah, that's where we are at. But I'm honestly just like on the pattern making grind, because I think truly you can't like have it be your full-time business if you only have a couple patterns. And I realize that, but that means, you know, to make this like full-time, we gotta freaking bust out the patterns. And if that means using yarn, because again, balling on a budget, so using yarn that I already had on things that I don't wear, I'm going to do. And I'm freaking obsessed. This is gonna be beautiful. So yeah, honestly, you guys, I think I'm going to sign off and end this video here. I have like a lot of clips. I don't even know when I started filming this vlog, but I think I have a lot of fun nitty clips in here and doing things. So this is gonna be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for, I don't even know what I'm at now, maybe 110 subscribers. Thank you. It means the world to me, and it's very exciting to see the growth in the community. And remember, we are doing our fall knit along, or knitting the Hampton sweater. Join the Discord, link will be in the description. We just got started. Seriously, we started the 21st. And it's going to be a great fall knit along, and I'm super excited. And join Mail Club, link down below. I don't know if any of you guys did try to join Mail Club and saw that the shipping was $4.90. it should not have been $4. Someone ordered and I was like, that's really high for like, it's only supposed to be $7. Yeah, they like the Shopify charged $4.90 for shipping. So I refunded. I'm like, no. It's not supposed to be that. Like it's like $1 for shipping. So $8 in total, $1 for shipping. So that's fixed now. So if you were like going to sign up and then you're like $12, no way, go back and sign up now because that is fixed. And you guys can follow me on TikTok if you want at NatDog. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.